we're going to talk about alternate picking today, and to begin learning to alternate pick, the first thing you want to learn is the tremolo. Now I have to give credit where credit is due. In terms of actually teaching this concept, the idea of starting with the tremolo, I took that from Michelangelo Badio. But sort of intuitively, instinctively, as I was growing up, as I was developing as a guitar player, I sort of kind of picked up on the idea of tremolo quite naturally. My first encounter with tremolo picking was from the song Miserlou, as played by Dick Dale. A lot of people will recognize that as sort of the unofficial, or maybe it's the official, theme song of the film Pulp Fiction. Okay, so hopefully you recognize that. So when I was 14, 15 years old and just starting out, I heard this really burning guitar line, and I thought, hey, that's really cool. I'd like to learn it. So sort of without even thinking about it, I started learning tremolo. So today I'm actually going to show you a little bit of a more clinical approach. I'm going to show you an exercise-based approach to learning tremolo picking. So what we're going to do is you need to make sure you have a metronome for one thing. And let me just grab my iPhone here. Metronomes are really, really easy to come by these days because you can just download the app on your phone. So let me find mine. Alright, and I'm going to set my metronome for about 100 beats per minute. And you can set your metronome any speed you like. You might want to start it slower, you might be comfortable starting faster, but for our purposes I'm going to start at 100 beats a minute. And what we're going to do is, assuming that each click of the metronome is one quarter note, we're going to play 16th notes. So if you're not up on your subdivision and your musical jargon, basically what that means is we're going to play 4 notes every time the metronome clicks. So let me start mine up. I got to get a little more volume there. There we go. Keep that on my knee so it doesn't drown out the guitar. So I'm actually going to leave my left hand out of it. I'm going to stick entirely with my right hand. And here's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to do every single string, and I'm going to do do it for 8 counts. So I'll show you that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'll slow down my alternate picking for you just so you can see what it looks like a little slower. So again, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Pretty basic stuff. Now, here's a little secret that I learned from Michelangelo Badio is his full name. I was fortunate enough about 10 years ago to see a guitar clinic of his. He came through my hometown of Calgary, and he talked about something called, if I remember correctly, he called it the pinch. And what that means is, and let me get a little closer up for you here. When you're looking at your picking hand, the surface of your thumb and the surface of your index finger that controls the pick, as you get faster and faster, you're going to start feeling sort of a confidence and authority in this area right here. And it's really hard to describe. It's kind of like the Matrix. You can't be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. Well, the same thing applies here. What's going to happen is when you start getting up to some higher speeds, let's say you're doing $160, right? Let's say you're doing 160 beats a minute. You're going to start feeling a certain element of control, an element of control in your execution. And if we go a little faster, if we go up to 180, you're going to feel that even more. You're also going to notice that you're really just going to be touching the string with the tip of your pick. The only thing that should be making contact with the string is the tip of the pick. If you're going any deeper than that, you're working too hard. So I'll show you at 180 beats per minute, and then I'll slow it back down, and I'll walk you through the exercise that I'd like you to use. Like so. So let's take that back down to 100. And here we go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to bump my metronome up one notch. So now I'm at 101 instead of 100. I'm going to go to my A string, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to bump my metronome up one more notch, so I'm at 102 beats per minute now, and I'm going to use the D string. You can see where this is going. Okay, so I'll stop there for now. That's alternate picking really in a nutshell. It's not a super complex technique, but it is something that you're going to spend the rest of your life polishing. So in another video, I'm actually going to go through, I'm going to practice that exercise from 100 beats a minute all the way up to 200 beats a minute, because my goal speed really is going to be about 170, 180. And by practicing beyond my goal speed of about 170, 180, by going all the way to 200 beats a minute, I'm doing something that's really difficult. By the time I slow it back down to my goal tempo, it'll feel more comfortable.